So we getting ready to have a Biggie and Tupac 2.0. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my channel. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. I really do appreciate every last one of you guys viewing this right now for checking my channel out. Make sure you do me a favor and hit this right here so that this video can constantly be put out in the YouTube algorithm. And also hitting the thumbs up button will allow my content to continuously be circulated and recommended to you, the watching people. And also make sure you follow me up here and down here on any of these platforms, all right? Last thing, any content, or not content, any products you may or may not see listed in this video are things that I use for content creation, yada yada peanut butter. Okay, y'all, yeah, this right here is kind of scary right here, man, because you know I didn't think that it would make a turn to what's going on right now, and I'm not even going to say that what happened at Drake's home is a response to the rap battles that have been going on between him and Kendrick Lamar. But if you don't know, Drake and Kendrick Lamar have been having these rap battles out at each other, and they have been going at each other's throats. Why do I not cover things like that? It's just not a part of my channel's whole, feel and outlook. But I am somebody that grew up with rap. I grew up definitely with Tupac and Biggie Smalls, or AKA Big Papa, Notorious B.I.G. And that led to the death of both of them. But we do know, and I'm not going to get into the depths of it, the so-called rap battle is not really what led into it. But we do know that Pac and Biggie was completely on another level when it came to rap during that time in the 90s. And we do know that they both went at each other's throat whenever they were having these battles at each other, right? Which folks are speculating and suspecting that led to Pac's death, and then that also, in return, at a retaliation, led to Biggie Smalls' death, Notorious B.I.G., Big Papa, right? So if you don't know, Kendrick Lamar and Drake have been having these rap battles that have been setting the internet on fire. I go and listen to them. Me and my sons, we have listened to them. We going back and forth, who won, who didn't. I didn't cover that on my channel because, again, that's not the, that's not my channel's outlook. I guess that's not my channel's repertoire, you want to call it. That's not the arsenal that I use to do things like that. I don't pretty much produce content like that. I don't even think that a lot of my listening audience even really care. But the ones that do, some of my younger folks, I wanted to cover this because of what recently just happened. Drake had a drive-by shooting at his house, and there was some very scary stuff that took place from them going to expose how Kendrick Lamar showed where Drake's house was on Google Maps. And so many complexities can come to this. So many different perspectives and variables can play into all of this. But first of all, check this out.
We're continuing to follow a shooting investigation happening at the Bridle Path area home of Drake. The Toronto rapper is currently involved in a high-profile rap battle with Kendrick Lamar. Lamar even using Drake's home as the cover art for one of the songs. Dale Manukduk is at the scene for us right now. Dale, we've now heard from investigators. What are they telling you?
Yeah, Dwight, so Toronto police say that there was a shooting near Bayview Avenue and Lawrence Avenue East around 2 a.m. this morning. Police located a man who was suffering from gunshot wounds and he was taken to hospital with serious injuries. Police say that this man is a security guard who works at Drake's house right behind me here, behind this police tape. Police also say that the suspect fled in a getaway vehicle, but they don't have a description of it. Now, what's interesting is that police do have video evidence of the shooting taking place, but they don't have a clear description of that car. One of our colleagues, Megan Fitzpatrick, had this interaction with police during that police scrum. Have a listen.
You said you have video capturing the incident?
Yes.
The actual shooting?
Yes.
And you can't give us a description of the vehicle?
Nope, not at this time.
Because you don't want to release it?
No, because we're dealing with video quality issues, correct? So we, as we have information and we're able to analyze video better, then we'll be able to provide more information.
And Dwight, I'll give you a sense of what's going on behind me here. So this house is Drake's house, the one that's sandwiched in between the police tape. Police have begun to clear out the scene. There was evidence markers and police cones on the property earlier, but they've began to clear out of the residence as well. They do say that they are working with Drake's team. He is aware of this situation. He hasn't made any public statements yet on social media or otherwise.
So, Dale, as we mentioned earlier, this is happening against the backdrop of Drake's very public beef with rapper Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that's right. Dwight, Drake has been embroiled in a very public rap beef or feud with Compton, California-based rapper Kendrick Lamar. They are two of the biggest, if not the biggest, acts in hip-hop music, and they have been releasing songs aimed at each other that have some very serious allegations about one another, including domestic abuse, including pedophilia. They have dragged each other's families into their song lyrics. Now, we can't say that any of that has anything to do with this shooting investigation. What we do know is that Kendrick Lamar's latest diss track was released on Saturday, and the cover art that he chose to use for that song is a Google Earth aerial shot of this home, of Drake's house here in Toronto. Again, zero evidence to suggest that that has anything to do with this, but we do know that Drake, again, is cooperating with police. The police also acknowledging that they're aware of this rap beef and it could potentially be part of this investigation. However, it is early. We also spoke with some neighbors, Dwight, to bring you back to the shooting, but one of them says that she heard nothing. Another says that they heard 3 to 4 shots and they heard a car drive away.
Dale Manukduk on the bridle path. Thank you for this, Dale.
Yeah, so y'all see what I mean? It can just get a little like, ooh. And what thing that I find is very dangerous about this is that a lot of fans can end up acting out what a lot of these people in rap songs rap about. You know what I mean? They really can. Some fans can go and want to go and hurt another rapper all because they might be a Kendrick Lamar fan. Vice versa, somebody might want to try to hurt Kendrick Lamar, throw something at him. We don't know because they are a Drake fan. But folks, what y'all need to understand, this is nothing more than rap battles, trash talking. And in this hip hop game, that's something that we grew up on. They used to do it on the streets of Chicago, streets of Decatur, Illinois. You always had these rap battles and you always want to see who can get the best of each other. It's very entertaining. It's very cool. We like it. Some of y'all that's not about this life, y'all don't know anything about it because y'all would instantly say nothing more than this just violence. All it is, rap is crap, blah, 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 blah. That's why I listen to country, but I'll turn around and say, well, in country, you got the word cunt. No, it's not spelled the same, but it's said the same. So don't do that, okay? I know if you don't like rap, just say that. Don't say rap is crap because it's not. Obviously, it's not. Hip hop is like ruling all over, so it's not crap. And guess who majority of the listeners are? White people. So let's not go there, okay? Anyway, my point in saying all that is it was turning out to be a very fun thing. Me and my sons would sit down and we listen to it. I'm sitting listening to Drake. Woo, flaming. And I listen to Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, oh man, this is really cool. I'm enjoying this. Finally, we got something in the hip hop that kind of got our ears all up right now. Both of them capitalizing off of the fact that they're battling at each other. We liked it. We loved it. But now we got this drive-by shooting in there. It's kind of like, okay, hold on now. Anyway, to those of you that heard this story and know this story, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this is something that's set up? Do you think it's a random? Do you think it's a fan? Do you think it's somebody from Kendrick Lamar's crew? Do you think it's just completely something between a security guard and maybe personal? Me, I do not know. But I do know that the world is going to speculate and say, here we go again. Like I said in my intro, got the Pac and Biggie thing going on again. Whatever y'all thoughts are, make sure y'all leave them in the comments below after this video. And do not forget to hit this right here before you get out of here and go into your cell phones, get into your contact list, and please let somebody know about this channel that you have not told yet. All right? Till next time, I am Ty Smith, Mountain Renaissance Man. I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.